Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Back at it with another video on my 2001 Crown Victoria LX model, civilian model. Um, just purchased something that a lot of the Crown Vic guys go ahead and purchase. I'm going to show you some of the features of it and let you know what I think about it. So here we go. What we have here is an SCT tuner that has custom tunes on it from Marty Ochs, or Most Speed Shop. A lot of the guys in the Crown Victoria world know about him. Like I said, I bought this car 6 months ago. Never had a Crown Vic. Had low miles. Transmission was going out on my '05 Impala. I got rid of that. Got this car for like, I got this car for 3,500 bucks once I traded in Impala and all that. So that's how I ended up with this Crown Vic. But like I said, I never had a car before. I never knew nothing about it. Like I said, once you get a car, everybody goes on YouTube, look up stuff about the car or whatever. Come to find out, these are pretty good cars. I haven't had any problems with it. Only thing I've done to it personally, I've added dual exhaust. It had a single exhaust from being a civilian model LX. I didn't have the LX Sport. And then I have a K&N drop-in air filter. Other than that, as far as the drivetrain, that's it. Tinted the windows, music, that stuff. I have all that. But as far as for the subject of the video, my tuner there, stuff that I guess you call it supported mods, was just like I said, I have a drop-in air filter and dual exhaust. I changed the suspension, put the police shocks and all that on there. But for the subject of this video, that's it, the exhaust and the filter. But other than that, everything I came across when I was looking at this car was about Marty tune for these cars. So I looked it up. Like I said, I've had it 6 months and I got this yesterday. The tune is actually installed on here, but I'm gonna show you some of the features of it and talk about how I like it. Like I said, I hit the man up every time I go on the forums on Facebook. That's what everybody talked about. The last one I seen was a guy say he had it. So I literally, the day after I seen that post, I hit Marty up. He answers pretty fast from his Facebook page. He lets you know the price. We talked about what I was going to get out of it. And the one thing that never came up was horsepower. Never came up. But the only thing, every time I researched, what I would get was the transmission shifting is what people buy this for. Or they get the J-Mod, which is more permanent. This you can go back to stock if you like. So, like I said, I've never had this car before. Apparently the shifting is soft for some people's liking. They want more firmer shifts. That's what I was getting from my research. Like I said, never had this car, so I didn't know. It shifted fine for me. And even after I cleaned the throttle body, it ran a lot better just from that. Just from the dual exhaust and cleaning my throttle body, the car ran a lot better. As far as the soft shifting or the non-deliberate shifting that people want, I didn't know. I don't know, what to look for in that. So I figured I'd try this just to see if there's actual difference. Because I even asked him, like, why everybody talk about the transmission about these things? And he basically just said, people want firmer shifts and all that good stuff. And so that's how I ended up with this. I bought it. He asked you a few questions through your email that you have to send him. One is your ECU code. It's a sticker. Some of it is on the door panel when you open the door there, right by the door jamb. Mine wasn't there, so I had to get under the kick panel, get under, find it, send it to him. Got the tuner in 3 days. So yeah, here it is. Let me show you. This is my tuner. Power it on. Let me exit out of here. Go back to the main menu. That's your main menu there. You got program vehicle, data logs, vehicle functions, vehicle info, device info, and device settings. So that's it. I'll show you the program vehicle here in a minute because the tune is already on there. But I'm going to start with the gauges here. Tell you to turn the key on for 2 to 3 seconds. Hit continue. And again, my car is a 2001, so I might not have some of the features you have on a newer car, a newer Crown Vic. my gauges there, this is what you get for a 2001, at least for this car. I don't know if it's based on the ECU, what it can put out and what it can do. I've seen videos where newer Crown Vics or Mercury Marauders, you get an RPM gauge there and you get a miles per hour gauge there. Mine, you get this. Literally, I can't go back. You can select dialog files, record data, select gauge layout. That's just what I got now. It sees right there. So you go back. I can't find no other gauges. Go back. Stop your data log. That's how you get back to the main screen. You got vehicle functions here. You can read and clear codes. Special functions, I looked at it, had nothing pertain to me. I didn't want to bother that. And you exit and you have vehicle info. Your VIN, the SET VIN, I don't know what that means. ECU strategy. That's it for vehicle info. Then you have device info. Serial number, firmware, the simple stuff. You can play around with it. Preloaded tunes, disable. Basically, when you have custom tuning, it disables the preloaded tunes that comes inside this. And then you can see as you go down, you have custom tuning supported, restrictions, preloaded tunes, disabled. Unlocks, if you want to sell it, I guess you can unlock it 5 times. And it's mirrored. That's how you know it's a tune on the car. Current flash, and tells you your current flash. Total flashes is 1. Exit there. Now you have the last thing I'm going to show you is program vehicle. Now, by this being a 2001, I guess when you plug into this ECU, it's very minimal what you can do, which is actually like that better because not a lot of computers on the car. So what I'm going to show you here are my tunes. That's my last name there, and these are my 2 tunes, which I'm currently running an 87 octane tune. And then you see preloaded tunes disabled. Now if you get this straight from SET, you put it in your car, it will come with, it'll go based off your VIN, and it will be 2 tunes at the top there. It'll be tunes in here preloaded from inside the SET. But since I have custom tunes, it disables them. And you exit there, and that's pretty much it. So only other thing I want to talk about, now for you guys that's looking for power from that thing, it might not be what you want. Now if you want the firmer shifts, oh, you get them. Me personally, I don't know if I want to keep it that way, because you can definitely feel it. From me not knowing the downside of it before, having this now, yeah, I'm up in the wind about it. So, but for guys who say it's too expensive, the tuner itself is 90% of the cost. If you go on SET's website, the tuner itself, before you say it's too expensive, that's 90% of the cost. So even if you add mods, motors, upgraded transmissions, you're still going to pay 90% of the cost is within the handheld tuner if you don't actually go to the tuner itself. So this is for guys like me that probably don't know much about these cars. You know, you want to try something. It's simple. You know, if it's worth it, that's to be up to you. Like I said, I'm still on the fence about it because those shifts, you can definitely feel it. So that's all I have to say about it. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. Again, thank you for watching the video. Until next time.